one sovereign weapon to help you settle in. Next are the life skill rewards. There's a curriculum for gathering, cooking, alchemy, training,
Так, я
hunting,
повернувся.
sailoring /
Мене
archery,
ОБС якогось
fishing,
хера не хотів
crafting,
запускатись
and
нормально.
farming.
Мене ОБС
You
якогось
get
хера не хотів
1,000 cron
запускатись.
stones for each category, for a total of 9,000 cron stones, as you'll see on screen in a second. As said, you get 1,000 cron stones for each of the life skill classes to a total of 9,000. You'll also receive essential life skill gear.
Так, я
Garama
багато
blue
пропустив
grade
чи ні?
tools and clothes, plus 2 Florimus accessories. And that's the overview of Olvia Academy. But adding support content isn't enough. When it comes to helping new adventurers, we also need to improve areas that have been called too hard to progress or hurdle for newcomers. First, the Magnus, which has been a hot topic. From now on, you don't need to complete the whole
Та це я
Magnus.
знаю.
Just finish
Це
the starting
показали
ones,
ще на
and you'll
самому
immediately
старті.
unlock the Balinos well and access to remote storage.
Та я і
After
так
that,
знаю. Скільки
the
я
major
пропустив
city
після
storage
паузи?
keepers in each region to unlock wells and remote storage there.
Бо в мене просто якогось хера я
Exclusive
вмикаю комп,
skills and pen boss defense gear from the Magnus.
і в мене ОБС не хоче
Once you meet
побачити,
some conditions.
типа,
Of
Twitch.
course, the Magnus story will still be available if you want to enjoy it, and we're planning to add new
В мене якогось
rewards
хера
and color
ОБС не хотів
titles
побачити Twitch,
for
поки я
extra
знову не
motivation.
перезавантажив компи, тільки
Going
тепер от
forward,
зайшов.
Magnus will be optional and not mandatory.
Nice.
Щось за Магнус говорить. Блядь, треба буде передати. 5 БС можна зробити на одну халяву, одну северенку. Так вони і так це можуть
Yeah, I
зробити
think
майже
that's
на
nice.
халяву.
Like that.
Одну на халяву отримують, одну з Black це стували, зробили, все.
Yeah.
Бо і так халява.
People starting out to kind of
Yeah.
become fellow players so that
You know,
there's more adventures.
We talked
on the
about
world.
for our experienced veteran adventurers earlier on, and then this is helping them.
Season
But yeah, season servers are also
ще
changing. We're
щось
making them
окремо.
simpler and more intuitive, especially for things that are too complex. Right now, first, Naru gear will be removed. From now on,
Вони
we'll
Нару
progress
прибирають,
using
вау.
only Tuvala gear. Tuvala gear
Ну, так
will
дві.
also change from season exclusive to regular gear. The season exclusive label confused new adventurers, so we're removing that restriction. Even with these changes, season characters will still use Tuvala gear, and in any enhanced Tuvala gear you own will remain usable. For enhancement, time-filled Blackstones will be replaced by regular Blackstones and concentrated magical Blackstones.
Нахрена.
Time-filled Blackstones were used not only for enhancing Tuvala gear, but also for max durability repairs, material exchanges, and more. So instead of removing them, we're renaming them to Time-Filled Fragment. You'll still be able to exchange these fragments for Valk's Cry and item collection.
Коротше, вони роблять оці камінчики для товали, тепер просто, блядь, цим.
The season pass will be adjusted to
ремонтним
match
варіантом,
these changes,
просто
and we'll
дропом,
share
да?
full details in a notice before
Які
the
можна поміняти.
update.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Cleaning it up a bit.
That's
nice.
More Naru gear.
yeah.
And it seems that's all for the new adventure content so far. That was a lot, I think.
Коротше, я
Olvia
так
Academy is
думаю,
a
я
lot.
пропустив не дуже багато,
There's a lot of
але
kind of story
пропустив,
background that we
да.
saw in the dev commentary. And yeah, easy
Казав не
balance
розходитись.
requirements and,
Yeah.
season server improvements.
Нема нікого.
It's a lot.
Мгм.
And
Ча наче.
I hope your adventures will be there for the first inaugural class.
Okay.
Oh, rewards? Rewards? I see the rewards on screen.
Це халява якась. Там щось за крони перед цим розповідали.
저희가 바로 이어서 이제 길드 관련 이야기를 준비했는데 이거는 좀 아주 길지 않아서 이것까지 추가로
Yeah. So apparently they want to talk about guild stuff before going
Yeah,
to
yeah,
the
yeah.
rewards. Yes.
자, 여러분 그럼 길드
Okay.
관련 주제까지 듣고 제가 다시 돌아오겠습니다.
Okay.
아.
Now, we're moving on to guild updates. Guilds are really important to our game. So at the Calpheon Ball 2023, we shared our future guild plans. But aside from the guild man,
А не знаю, прох, я також тільки запустив, бо в мене ОБС не хотів нормально працювати.
I'd like to
Довелось
begin
перезапускати 2 рази
sincerely
комп.
apologizing to all of our adventurers who've been waiting patiently. Today we can't cover every promise from back then, but we do want to show you what we can share right now.
І я також трохи
First,
пропустив
The
початок.
structure of guild missions is changing. Right now, they reset to 10 missions per day, fixed. Many of you have said we don't have enough guild missions. When we looked into it,
Опа.
weekdays were mostly fine, but weekends and holidays felt especially lacking. If we just raised the number, it could pressure some guilds, so instead, we're moving from resets to a recharge system, and letting missions stack up to a certain limit. You'll still get 10 missions added each day. For example, if you don't finish Monday's 10, you'll have 20 on Tuesday. They can stack up to a maximum of 30 missions. Since
До
every guild's
30 місій
situation is
можна
different,
настакати тепер.
we wanted
Прикольно.
so you can take it easy
Окей.
on slow days and catch up on busy days. As this change is meant to make things more flexible, we'll first try it out in this direction, and if it's not enough, we'll keep looking at other options.
Коротше, якщо не
That's
зробили
basically
квести,
still
вони
same
на
number,
наступний день, типу,
like,
залишаються
like,
ті і
uh,
стакаються
like,
до
yeah.
30,
save for,
типу,
like,
максимум.
bigger days when
I think that's
more
really
people
nice.
agree, yeah.
I think people can use it, make
Oh,
use of it a
guild
bit better.
bosses.
Okay,
Gibos,
next
eh?
are changes to guild bosses. Since we raised rewards, many guilds run boss fights regularly. They're content where guild members gather together, and they're great for helping new adventurers and showing off your guild. So we see them as a key pillar of guild content. We want to keep adding more events around them, and also raise the rewards even further. But one thing kept blocking us. It's the war hero system, what you usually call mercs. By joining guild boss content as a war hero over and over, you can still earn a decent amount of rewards, so many join that way.
А, про найм.
It's hard to say if that's purely good or purely bad. For actual guild leaders, it's a helpful system when you're short on members. You can fill your boss fight with war heroes when you need them. But to expand guild boss content and push rewards even higher overall, we needed to set some clear rules here. If we
Не
just
можна
increase
ходити в найми,
rewards,
блядь.
war hero repeats would inevitably lead to way too many rewards.
Зараз прикиньте,
So
найми
after a lot
приберуть.
of eternal debate, we've decided to lock war heroes to node and conquest wars only, and they will no longer be able to join guild boss content. For those who've relied on war heroes to fill your guild, this may sting, but it was a necessary step for future systems growth, and we ask for your understanding. Adventurers, in return, since we're tightening things here, we'll raise the rewards you share with guild members and run many more related events as well. There are also changes to guild boss lineup. The distant ancient room out on its own will now retire. A new raid
Вони
targets
прибирають
Orc
Потурума.
Chief Orc
У,
and
Фіга собі.
Margulis, Lord of the Golems, will be added. Their spawn locations, as you see here, have been adjusted so they're not too far from other bosses. When you tackle several bosses in a row, your overall route should feel much smoother. And from now on, when you summon a guild boss, a guild-only field will open, just like with Khan. So unlike before, you'll be in a cleaner space and can focus purely on the battle itself.
Відкривається
We'll
зона
polish this
гільдбосів,
up
як
so
із
we can show
Ханом.
it to you soon. And
Я
we'll
правильно
prepare
поняв,
a
да?
variety
Коли
of
ти
events
сумониш гібоса,
around
всі
it
зникають, і тільки для твоєї гільдії відкривається зона, як з Ханом.
The guild UI and quality of life changes. First, you can change a line's max size and ratios without disbanding. Until now, any
Прикол.
alliance change meant disbanding and rebuilding the alliance from scratch, which was tedious.
Якщо я правильно зрозумів про те, що вони сказали, що типу на інших гібосах це типу працюватиме тепер так само, як і з Ханом.
So he meant that he wanted to actually talk about the guild rewards. That would be a lot, largely increased.
Yeah, the rewards for the bosses will be increased. Yes, so
Серйозно,
don't worry,
я.
guys. I know a lot of you are...
Я переслухаю потім.
We hope this makes alliance management a bit easier.
Я не зрозумів стосовно цього, але походу ні, вже тепер не можна
Until
буде.
now, to build guild elephants, was he still talking about alliance?
I think you're back.
Until now, to build guild elephants or guild galleys, you had to gather cadre tokens and roam around slaying sea monsters. These are items for the whole guild, but in practice a few members, very dedicated, especially for officers, had to put in most of the time and effort. We always felt bad about that part.
Нахер
So from
гільд
now on,
слонів?
you'll be able to use shared guild funds to buy these materials from the guild shop, and also earn them through guild content.
Ну, Вархіро це найм.
For example, you could buy restored Kadri's Forbidden Book in the guild shop, or obtain them by defeating guild bosses. Since these are
Ви
for
і
everyone in the
так
guild,
ці
we wanted
прибрали.
to come from something
Бажане.
everyone builds together.
Бурильні
There are
системи.
also changes to guild
Нахер вам ще
party
з
and
крафтом
platoon
слонів
rules.
щось робити?
First, the UI. The UI will merge with the normal fight party platoon, adding a guild party platoon tab next to the regular one.
Little head. No worry.
Але це
Adding an
мемно,
extra
що
tab
тепер,
to the fight
якщо
party
так
platoon.
само, як з ханом, відкривається спеціальна
That
зона,
should
де
mean,
тільки гільдія може
forming
зайти.
alliance platoons has been
В мене є погані новини для моїх фанатів.
with an alliance filter added, you'll be able to recruit at the alliance level as well. We hope this helps when forming main and defense squads in Node Wars and when enjoying other content. together
Гільд
in
босів
alliance
тепер
levels.
навіть не вийде похерити. Якщо я повторюсь,
We're
якщо я
also,
правильно
improving how
зрозумів,
you
що
view
це
guild
тепер буде
buffs.
працювати на
Guild
всіх
benefits,
босах.
including Node War victory buffs and buffs gained from guild skills, but right now there was no easy way to see them all at once. Going forward, as you can see here, the old Node War benefits
Але якщо
icon
так, то це
will be
мем,
renamed
блять.
Guild benefits.
Блядь, які люди, брага,
Screen in a
вітанечка.
There it is.
Hovering over
Вони
this
мене
icon
побачать
will
тільки
show both
це,
Node War and guild
коли
skill
я
buffs
буду
for the
їхати зі
guilds.
спота в місто.
In the UI, you'll also see the guild skills section. And now, when you use guild skills, their buffs won't be tied to a character.
Що ти, брага,
but to
як
your
там життя в
entire
тебе? Розказуй.
family. You can see them on the buff.
Ти
The
гільд
buff
бафи,
key is
типа,
active in
все
the
в
UI,
одному.
you'll receive it no matter which
А, вони,
character you
типа,
log in with.
баф з
Like other
Нодвара,
familiar buff
плюс
icons
гільдійні
will
бафи,
light up
типу,
differently
об'єднали,
for each
походу.
benefit, so you can tell what's active without hovering over it. With this change, we also need to adjust guild skill durations and
Ні, ну, типу,
cooldowns.
вихід із зони,
Some
да,
older
згоден,
skills
можуть
with
почекати,
reworks
але,
of their
блядь,
effects.
але сам прикол того, що самих гібосів ти можеш спокійно бити, вони тобі не заважатимуть. Ти все рівно відфармив гібоса, вбив, і тільки тоді, типа, до наступного в тебе тільки проблема дістатися, якщо ти одним чаром їздиш.
We'll share details on that separately once they're ready. Lastly, we're improving the guild
Ля,
history.
вітаю, брага.
Right now, it
Вітаю.
only logs moments like member joins, leaves, and where guild bonuses are paid out. But as guild
Бо тебе реально
ages,
давно не
more
було.
memories and stories pile up. And we wanted a place where those could remain.
У мене тут,
So
як
we are
завжди,
changing this into
ранковий
guild
стрім
records.
по грі.
A space to remember your guild history. It will keep things like your guild's founding date,
Так, коли ти
conquest
останній
and
раз
Node War
писав?
records, blue battlefield, and guild league wins. And guild boss fights, guild mission completion counts. So basically, everything. Please note, it will only track records from after this update.
Капець, тебе не було аж
That's it.
січня місяця.
The guild improvement so far.
여기까지 일단 길드 개선 사항 말씀드렸는데요.
Жах.
저희가
От-
There
оце
seems to
ти
be one more
зник
thing
на
they want
рік.
to wrap up before this section.
저희가 2023년 칼피온
They mentioned
발에서 이
at
길드
the Calpheon Ball 2023, we said we'd raise daily guild up wage up to 100
Біля машини
silver.
виправляти нещодавно було
It's not
вікна,
a
все
huge
машина
amount,
м'ята
since
на
it's daily, it really
5.
adds up over time.
Та,
However,
січня.
because it's tied to guild wage, there were
Я останній
concerns
раз писав
about
26
silver
січня
abuse and
цього року.
exploits. So we're changing direction a bit here. Instead of boosting guild wage, we're shifting that increase to family fame fund sent to your guild black spirit safe each day.
А перед січнем одне-два повідомлення написав аж
And like fame,
23
like fame
жовтня.
and special fame combined. The amount isn't huge right now, but it's still a nice little bonus when you can cash it out. So we'll raise the fame caps
Family
and add more
fame.
fame brackets. So as your family grows, your fame fund grows.
Вони
too.
додають більше Family
After
Fame.
this
Опа.
change, adventurers with top tier family
Ну,
fame
випав ти
will be able to
конкретно, але
receive over
вітаю з
100
тим, що
million,
позакривав свої
silver
деякі проблеми
per
і
day.
все це. За машину хірово чути, але
We
машину
hope that
можна
instead of a
відремонтувати,
tiny surprise
нічого
you forget
страшного.
about, becomes a big, satisfying reward when you collect it later.
Ні, та сама камера. Зараз без світла перейшов на резервне. Тому сильно нічого нового.
And that actually wraps up guild-related.
Зараз, секунду.
네.
Okay.
지금까지 길드 관련된
Yeah.
다양한 개선 사항에
Chat, what do you
대해서
think?
이야기를 들어봤는데요.
Коротше, мені оцей сегмент треба буде передивитися без стріма вже буде потім окремо.
More guild records?
I think like nice buffs just
Better
going
buffs?
across.
У мене сильно
all-
нічого не
all
помінялось. У мене там
characters is
зараз,
just a
я
nice
тільки на нову
buff.
відяху собі збираю на 4070 Ti або TI Super, коротше, якусь таку і все. Отак, а так в мене нічого не помінялось. Дім робота, стріми. Все, світло
There it
вирубають.
is.
Choose your transcendent hammer box and advice voucher.
О, нарешті, молотки плюс 350 лаків.
Plus
Раз собі.
350.
So far we're already at 10,000 crownstones, hammer box, 250 stack, 300 stack, and a 350
Да,
stack.
тільки в скрині з молотком одна.
Okay.
Я сподіваюся, вони в кінці скажуть, ми це
The
все
next part,
подвоюємо, а то й
life
потроюємо.
skills.
Take it away, Wansu.
Soon,
Soon. Take it away once so soon. Yeah. Soon, Wansu.
Before we dive into life skill content in detail, let's first set the direction straight.
В кінці
In the
100
past,
тисяч.
life
Ага.
skills were deeply intertwined with other game systems. A classic example.
Це може
like
брага
crystal
світла в
shards,
мене менше
essential
тут, а
for
поняв, так
enhancement,
може якісь
were
камери
mainly
трішки
sourced
краще.
through gathering, not PvE. Gatherers would supply these, PvE adventurers would craft gear.
Давай,
and
брага,
the
дякую,
gear
що
would
залетів,
eventually find its
давай.
way
Гарного
to
тобі
life
там
skills
дня.
through the central market. It was a robust, interconnected loop.
Я сумніваюся, що я може ще сьогодні стрімитиму, може аж ввечері десь там, коли в мене світло буде, десь після 8-ї там. Якщо буде час,
Forcing
потім,
life
якщо
skills
що,
to tie
залітай.
back into other content, as in the old days, would only
Я
add
там-
unnecessary stress.
Що там в мене
for
по
many.
графіку?
So going forward, life skills will no longer be a means to feed the gameplay loop. They'll be reworked and strengthened as a core
А, в мене з 7 до 22:30. Угу.
With this winter's update, we're
Ну,
planning
може,
a
після
general
10-ї
increase
вечора
in
запущу
profits
стрім.
across
Раптом.
all life skill activities.
Tell me more.
Of course, we're not just arbitrarily boosting numbers. Our goal is to make
Life
sure your
skill, eh?
investments, gear, mastery, and know-how are properly rewarded. There's one important point I want to emphasize. Fishing.
Опа,
Today, we
рибалка.
have a couple updates for fishing.
Так,
After
рибаки
these,
на
we're
місці.
not planning
Плюс в
any
чат.
major changes for the foreseeable future, for fishing already offers a solid revenue.
Yeah.
So our focus will be on bringing other life skills up to par in terms of effort and reward. We hope you understand our approach as we move forward. Before we get into the specifics, let's talk about life skill byproducts. Many of you use cooking byproducts to increase contribution points, and byproducts are available from gathering, alchemy, hunting, farming, fishing, but efficiency has varied a lot between skills. Going forward, we'll adjust byproduct drop rates so that more active and effort-driven life skills yield more byproducts, using cooking as the baseline.
Угу.
However, for skills like fishing, where profits are already high,
Ну,
the
це ж
change
постпродукт,
will be
типа,
minimal.
обмінний.
Yeah.
Торгівлю?
So
Блядь.
we want to bring things up to fishing chat. We're not buffing fishing.
Чесно, аби
Like,
повернули, я б собі
Not
навіть повозку
to
зробив і
buff
катався.
Yes,
more in the
that's-
future.
yeah.
We
Let-
buff
Я колись її собі починав робити.
Let's get into the details. First up, leveling horses. Right now, you've set your horse to auto-run and check in now and then. Or wait until it's fully grown to decide what to do next. There's some
Ні, я собі
excitement
першу
in
якусь там
checking in
простеньку колись
after,
зробив.
a
Все.
long session, but constantly micromanaging growth can be a pain, especially if you want to raise a horse with specific skills. So, we're completely reworking the horse
Rework
level
horse leveling.
experience. Now, all EXP earned while training will be stored in an EXP sack for each horse. You can level up your horse whenever you want, drawing from this pool at your convenience.
Ага. Коротше, можна стакати просто досвід коней тепер.
You can run autopaths
Охереть.
without worry, and simply use the stored EXP to level up your horse, and check stats or skills.
Ну, 50 на
whenever
50,
suits you.
прикольно і
The new
нахера.
system will apply to all growable mounts. On top of that, items like mount skill change coupons and mount level down tickets can be used right where you are. So no
для
need to
скілів
visit the
більше
stable
прикол.
anymore. With the EXP sack, these features, training your own mounts will be much more convenient, since horses can now bank Mount EXP at level 1. Level differences don't really matter anymore, sorry. We've removed all EXP gain variations based on level and increased overall training EXP, so you'll always get solid progress.
Ну, загалом
No
непогано,
matter
що вони
the
таку
level.
систему зробили, якщо чесно. Що, типа, ти сам
In short,
вибираєш, скільки
don't
левелів
worry
апнути
about
коню, типу, по
levels.
суті, і дивитися
Just
скіли,
keep
які
raising
надо,
your
не то
mount,
підмінювати,
and
типу,
you'll
відразу
see
потім скіли,
steady and
щоб тобі
meaningful
зробити, типа,
growth.
умовно того ж
That's
самого
nice.
Т8,
EXP school sounds really cool.
Yeah. that's
коня,
really
щоб
nice.
потім його в Т9 переробити.
We're also adding new wild horses.
Плюс-мінус нормально.
Take a look at the screen. We've designed them to
Нові
make
коні.
catching wild horses more exciting.
Okay.
Some may come with special courser skills, like S Instant Exo. Or you might find one that grows 5 times slower but sells for 8 times more. We want catching wild horses to feel fresh every time, and for your efforts to naturally result in greater profits. Another much requested feature you'll soon be able to
Ну, для
store.
коноводів це прикольна тема.
Am I going a bit ahead?
Привіт, Журіч.
Another much requested feature you'll soon be able to store.
Таке відбувається
up
раз
to
на півроку,
5
якщо що, я так рано
horses
запускаю.
in Crocdalos.
Але це я на резерв не перейшов,
Окей.
перед цим майже 2 години також уже
Many
сидів.
came to ask, why can't Crocdalo be stable in his own sanctuary?
True.
Well, now you can.
Let's go.
Опа.
Previously, only mythical horses were allowed in the sanctuary, but now that Voltarion, a dream horse, is included, we figured, why not let you
А,
store
тепер
any
можна,
horse?
коротше,
Why
всіх
not?
коней,
So
типа,
any
можна
5
закинути у
horses, regardless
санкчуарі.
of type, can be
Прикольно.
stored. Another
Що ти,
sanctuary
Журіч, як справи?
improvement comes from feedback many of you gave us after the last ball. If you tried to move the sanctuary between characters, but had a horse taken out on the other character, you couldn't move it.
True.
Now,
ну,
simply
зрозуміло,
attempting to
коротше.
move the sanctuary between characters will automatically store any checked out horses back in the sanctuary.
Ні, він Т9.
To be precise, we've added a remote collection feature. You can now remotely retrieve a horse from a character with the sanctuary. Attempting to move the sanctuary between characters will automatically collect any taken out horses before the
Розпавне
sanctuary
просто
is moved.
небагато.
Keep in mind,
А що це
that
ти
this
так,
feature only works if you have the
Та
celestial horse
спав.
spawning horn. To prevent
Невідповідальний,
abuse,
блядь.
mounts will no longer be able to carry trade goods or treasure items. When moving processed trade goods, you'll need to use a trade wagon. We'll also be expanding trade wagon
Трейдвейк?
capacity
Що?
and adjusting cost.
Блядь.
Adjusting cost.
Стрім завіс чи що? Да, стрім впав. Тупо впав стрім у типів. А що на Ютубі? Блять, це надо цей подати швидше. Так буде знайти. Типів тупо стрім впав. 5 секунду. 4-5 годин, що мені пофіг, ти йдеш спать. Який Хідельський?
When moving processed trade goods, you need to carry trade goods or treasure items. When moving processed trade goods, you
Так, тут я звук прибрав, якщо що. В них і Ютуб впав, чи що? Підготовка
carry trade
півроку?
goods or treasure items.
Ага.
When moving processed trade goods,
В них і Ютуб впав. А що це ти так по 3-5 годин тільки спиш? Блять. Тіпи. Ви що, а ну. В інших стрімерів та сама херня, ну.
We actually got fucking life skill content. So look at all.
В них тупо 2 стріма впало, блять. Загляд на те, що останні 3-5 годин сплю, організм скаже, пофіг, ти йдеш. Ну, організм краще знає, як тобі, коротше, це. Походу перезапустять зараз. Да, перезапустили.
We're back.
We're back.
Let's skip YouTube.
Да, все.
Hello, chat. Can you hear us?
Це англомовно. Це англомовно впала,
Okay.
якщо що, трансляція, майте на
Chat.
увазі.
Let's we need to catch you all up really quickly on this. okay?
Типу, майте на
So,
увазі,
to
це
apologize
англомовно
for this,
впала.
You missed
Не,
a new
типу, не
introduction
оригінальна
of
корейська.
a new life skill treasure. It's called the Nostos Return Stone. It
Висіло призив,
allows
потім, коли
you to
немає,
be
але
able
заряд на
to
ноті,
travel
ти
to
залишись,
your
їбать.
residence. We'll go over this a bit more
А там
detail
щось
at
таке
the end of the
грандіозне в
call.
тебе?
By the way, for everything you've missed, we will go over this, okay? So yes, there's a new treasure item. I'm sorry you missed it when showing.
Євро
But
і Америка.
we will go over all this again, but let's go back to where we are caught up now, which I believe is on
Barter.
farming life skill as well.
We're actually
Do you
on
wanna give-
sailing, I believe.
Okay,
Managers
so
against
for
the-
farming, essentially, there is going to be a change from 5 hours to 20 hours, but a lot of stuff is going to be adjusted. Guys, we will go over this. And let's go over
Let's
to
go
the
straight to
sound
bartering, and then we will come back to
Okay.
this.
Змінюють
we'll come
вагу
back to
для
this chat. We do
Bartering
apologize.
предметів на
the
бартер.
weight of level 1 barter goods and update to increase quality of life for these goods, making it
Go
easier
over
for new seafaring captains to get started. With this update, we're also lightening level 2 barter goods. Since maximum profits are determined by parley in the Great Ocean, this won't impact balance much, but it will let you visit more islands per trip, cutting down on repetitive travel time.
T6
We're
T7
also
нові
adding new
предмети.
trade routes to southern Camasylvia, the land of the morning light, and Edania, along with new level 6 and 7 barter goods. These high-tier goods will only be available in major cities and between towns,
Ох,
making
ці
for longer
кейсери.
journeys, but higher profits.
Скажи, Джурі, задовбали,
However, to
блядь,
prevent
кейсери ці
abuse, level
кляті.
6 and 7 barter goods can't be transported via storage.
Guys,
Did we catch up?
everything, by the way, everything that we missed, we will
We will repeat at the
we'll
very
repeat
end.
at the end. I know.
Робота така.
So we
Блядь,
lost our
не
tech connection.
заздрю.
We're sorry about that. We will go over everything that was missed at the end. This is not pre-recorded, okay? We'll go over
Полювання.
the end. We do apologize
Catch
for
you
that.
up. So, then there will also be sea monster hunting, 4 new hunting monster zones such as coral stoneback crabs, rock elephant, cliffside mountain sheep, and golden
А
leaf
ти
snake.
чуєш, ти за моральні там якісь ці береш компенсацію додатково там молоком, або я не
Rather than
знаю,
just
бо
collecting meat or
працювати з
hide, these are
кейсерами це
areas
ж
designed
піздець.
to yield byproducts like Ruzarka's coral and Kaffa's essence. There's also a chance to obtain hunting trophies from these monsters.
Так, нові,
and
коротше,
full body
бафи
trophy from the
для
rare golden
полювання.
coral stoneback crab grants hunting mastery plus 100 when used. As you can see on screen. Currently, sniper hunting is much more profitable than standard hunting, so we'll be expanding profit adjustments starting with regular hunting in Edania.
Okay,
Інколи.
finally fishing. We're improving.
Ти прости, хай
profits on
хоч
the
молоком
inland
видають
fishing.
трохи
Not to surpass
додатково.
Velia Beach, okay, but to bring inland fishing returns to closer to those at Velia. This is especially helpful for new adventurers who often end up far from
Ну, типу,
popular
100,
fishing spots.
плюс 100
While
до
moving
цього
while following
баф,
the main
типа,
quest.
буде
Since there's
непогано.
no dedicated fishing class, fishing inland often feels less
Риболовля, це для вас
Returning to
тут.
popular spots can be a hassle. With this update, you'll be able to enjoy fishing anywhere without feeling like you're losing out.
А, коротше, немає
Another
тепер проблеми, де,
interesting
типа,
feature,
рибалить.
When selling fish to traders, you'll be able to select and sell only specific fish types in bulk. Use the sell same
Можна
type
вибирати,
function
типа, що ти
and
будеш
lower the
продавати
price
яку
list
рибу.
to sell all fish of a certain kind
Привіт, Хада, ще
at
раз, да.
once.
Повернувся
Your
якраз.
voice is a bit loud.
Okay, so I'll
Ти тут пропустив, тут англомовна, блядь, ще
Окей.
трансляція падала.
at once. Okay, and for
До речі,
manual
понятно, ще
fishing,
можна вибирати, типу, що ти продаватимеш.
we're finally adding the auto discard by
Да.
grade function.
Тут прям,
Previously,
блядь.
this was only available for auto
Я тут
fishing.
навіть не знаю, як
But
це
now
сказати,
you'll be able
анабіоз,
to
блядь,
use it
просто, якщо
during manual
чесно.
fishing too, making the process much smoother. But yes,
Апнули
guys,
рибу,
as
все,
we
Black
said,
Desert
there was
врятовано,
two
блядь.
things that we missed there that we will go over at the end.
Але там ПВП,
of
блядь, я
the ball,
взагалі не
okay? Do not
слухав.
worry.
Воно мені
Next
не
up are
цікаве,
some
блядь.
quality
Там
of
такі
life
надвари,
updates. This
таку
time we've
хуйню
mainly focused on
понароблювали.
improving existing content, so we couldn't prepare a huge list of changes. But we all know you can never have too many quality of life updates. So today we'll still go through them one by
О,
one.
quality
even
of
the small
life,
ones.
ну.
First, remember the feature I showed you last summer, the one that instantly tags out your tag character with no loading. You really loved it back then. So I've been working hard again to get this mission done.
А,
Okay.
це щоб свапатись без екранне завантаження між зв'язаними персонажами вони показували.
First,
Було.
let's take a quick look at the video.
Було таке, пам'ятаю.
Well, as you can see,
Типу ви тупо так от
Instant
свапаєтесь.
swap
Блять,
has
оце
changed,
охеренна
right?
штука. Як не дивно, воно виглядає прикольно.
As you can see, the instant swap itself hasn't really changed. Sorry about that, but there's a reason for it. The next scene shows the character selection screen, and you'll notice there's no separate loading screen. When you're just changing characters on the same server, we're improving it so it swaps with no extra loading screen.
Що ти на біос, як справи взагалі?
oh,
Oh!
technology.
Oh!
Технологія.
Damn. Wait, pause.
Again.
And we're changing to a different character.
Same server, different server. Okay.
Поняли прикол?
Oh.
Вони щось, типу, схоже зробили
Okay, so
прикол
one was
на
like
Магнус,
the
типу,
tag,
прикол.
and
tag.
A different
then the
character
other one was
Yeah.
to a different location.
While we were working on instant tagout, it kind of evolved into this as well. We think character
Nice.
swap loading times will feel roughly twice
Технологія,
as
да.
fast as before. We're
Ні,
still
але
ironing
оце
out
прикольно,
small
типу,
stutters
мов.
and
Типу,
fixing
прибирати
any
екрани
potential bugs,
завантаження, це
which needs
прикольно
a
за
bit
таким
more.
варіантом. Ну, типу, чесно. Як мінімум, це зручно і виглядає не
Oh, that looks so sick.
херово.
Okay.
Типу, да, чар іде там ну, типу, йде провантаження, але оце прикольніший варіант свапу, ніж тупо екран завантаження, як на мене.
We also want to make the presentation look nicer. Since all of this
І оце
is
інта,
developed
і
as
оце
one
інта-свап.
package, we want to finish it
Якісь
together
плюшки,
and ensure
да. Поки
We're currently in the
10
final
тисяч
polishing
каміння
phase,
крон,
and if all
скриня
goes
з
well,
молотком
we plan to release it
і
sometime in March.
ці лаки 250,
We'll see it
300,
through
350.
properly
Поки що
at the
все.
very end. Next is a feature to view other
Так що
class skills.
по халяві.
Oh, this
You'll
is
be able
nice.
to
Ну і
check
новий
any
клас
class's
наступного
skills
тижня
directly
виходить.
from your own skill window. In PvP, you often wonder about your opponent's cooldowns, their CC, their defense effects. There are a lot of things you want to check, right? Until now, you had to have that class created first. And even then, you had to log in that character just to see its skills. From now on, you can just click View Other Classes in the skill window right above and see every class's skills in one place. So
Та я
even while
думаю,
you're
вони ще до
fishing
кінця
or training
дойдуть.
mounts, you can study
Про
other
це
class's skills
можна дивитися
quietly
скіли
prep
інших
for
класів,
PvP.
типу, я так розумію.
Next, building on this year's family character location feature in the world map, you'll now be able to see all of your mounts directly on the world map.
Oh, nice.
You can see them in the stable UI now, but all stables show up, which can get
Блять, як я
confusing.
люблю цей дубль
It's hard to
їхній,
tell
це
which mounts
жесть.
are out or are stored. That hassle will be gone with this change. We're also adding hotkeys for the world map. The goal is to cut down mouse movement.
А,
while the
коротше,
map
можна
is
тепер
open,
бачити не
by
тільки
letting you set
персонажів, ще й
dedicated
коней своїх.
shortcuts on the world map. For example, for node war info or production
Корисно,
nodes,
ага.
you'll be able to jump between views with hotkeys you've set. Once you get used to it,
Проще
we think
зловити
using
більше
the world map
табличок.
will feel much smoother than before.
Плюс-мінус.
Okay, that's nice.
콘텐츠 참여
Next, to help you not miss the right timing, we're adding an all-in-one alert system. If you tag content on central market items you're interested in, you'll get a heads up when that content starts. Or when the room or
Якщо це
lobby
за ці
opens
альорти,
for
які
it.
посеред
We
екрану,
already
блядь,
have separate
з'являються по
notifications
босам і
here and
решті
there,
екранів,
but
оце буде
since they're not in
прикольний
one
варіант.
place, they're hard to manage. With this, even adventurers trying to try new content will have a nice, clear starting point. Along with that, adventurer logs will also be combined.
Ні,
Right now,
дивися на BIOS, вони
each
якби
book
наче
sits in
і
its own
спрощують,
tab
да,
in
але
reverse
дадуть
order.
більше табличок, але це
And
просто
Morning
поняв.
Light and Adania
Типа,
even
принаймні,
have character-based locks.
конкретна
So it's
табличка
really
по
hard to
якомусь,
see
ну,
your
типа,
overall progress at a
більшому,
glance.
там, загально
We're
зібраному
merging
шматку
all of
контента, з
this
одного
into
боку
a
це
single
плюс-мінус
UI
одне на одне,
with the
але
main questline
зручніше
included, so you
трохи.
can check your current
Бо
progress
ти умовно
much more
відкрив одне
intuitively.
вікно, і в тебе там
That's it for the
те, що
quality
тобі
of
надо,
life
наприклад,
updates.
є.
Even if we didn't cover it today, we're always looking to make improvements and add quality of life changes. Your feedback is always welcome.
That's a lot of good quality. I
Yeah, that's
actually
a lot
really
of
like
real
the
nice stuff.
tag and
Yeah.
server swap change, or the character swap changes. Yeah, we've been here for nearly 3 hours. That's a lot. And
It's been 3
yeah,
hours already?
it's been 3
Якщо
hours
що,
already.
перша частина до паузи, стрім уже на Ютубі є, типу, якщо хто щось провтикав.
Really? You actually see that?
Бо я перейшов на резервний, я перезапускав стрім.
Duality
Але я
of
там
chat.
пропустив шматок, типа, трохи початку контенту, то
Oh,
тому...
and then we have actually a special guest from our
Oh, our very own
CM
Siametsu.
Де нагороди?
Be right back, chat.
Ні, воно прикольне, вони його просто, типа, доробили більш практичніше. Бо, типа, по старому варіанту, типа, було, що ти перекидаєш чара, але ти свапаєшся на іншого. Умовно, тобі там треба твого мейна кудись відправити. Поки твій мейн переходить, ти маєш побігати там цей час на іншому чарі. Тут трохи по-іншому простіше зробили і прикольно. Знову цей івент BDOUA. А ти Ваок, до речі, грав на BIOS чи ні? Оцей? Саме вже який в Steam вийшов. Ти забив болта. Да, за систему сезону я пропустив. Бо, повторюсь, я перейшов на резервне, я запускаю ПК. У мене якогось хера ОБС не хоче побачити, типу, мій аккаунт твічовський, щоб запустити стрім. Та мені довелося ще раз ребутати комп, і потім тільки нормально запустилося. Хітборд тут немає, тут сноуборди тільки. Чесно, вони б могли трасу ще одну додати, якусь іншу. Качай, але я морожусь. Бля, чесно, я навіть не готовий 700 гривень на це, навіть витрачати на це я ок, навіть і досі. Коротше, вони додали прикол з трасом. Коротше, більше варіативність того, як треба проїжджати трасу, але вони трасу не поміняли. Ну, блядь. Ну, прикольно, але б я б на їхньому місці додав би ще одну трасу. Ну, коротше, гонка на це, типа... На отримання, типу, цього, блядь, поінтів, і все, поки. Ні, а ти загалом плануєш, типа, в неї пограти чи ні? Рейтинг, ага. Понятно. Коротше, сноуборд, типа, це є, блядь. Рейтинг.
Here, you can follow their line and even lose to them when they're offline. So, if you end up losing to the ghost, I guess that's proof that you're not as good as you think you are.
На бафи хіба ще піде мені в івент тоді пішло? Ні, зимова рибалка охеренна штука була в тому році. Добрий ранок, хто там ще на стрім заходить, хто там в люрках сидить, вітанечка всім. Перша частина стріма, якщо що, вже є на Ютубі, хто пропустив, і є так само на Твічі. Повторюсь, я переходив на резервне, то тому довелося перезапускати стрім. Там майже 2 години вже запису є. 24-го? Чувак, а ти впевнений, що 24-го? 25-го. Чувак, 25-го патч буде.
Snowfall Crasher is making its return this winter. When we introduced the snowboard minigame last year, far more people enjoyed it than we ever expected. Even though it was a short event, there were
Я
plenty of
просто за ок
adventurers
700
with their
гривень,
skills
там чи скільки вона зараз по знижці коштує, навіть я досі не
So
готовий
this time,
віддавати ці
we've prepared
гроші.
a proper rank system to make sure adventures can really shine. Honestly, back then, I didn't want to lose either, so I practiced a lot. But there were some who unfortunately
А
broke
що це
records
ти
thanks
морозиться
to bugs.
почав?
So we've adjusted the rules.
Що трапилось?
Last year it was all about just enjoying the ride. But this year, how you ride the board will determine your mode. Score mode, speed mode, or jump
А
mode.
мені писали вчора,
Give me
блядь, за
more
пое,
ways to
кажуть,
play
давай в
and
поєху,
enjoy the
там
content.
новий сезон.
We're also adding a region versus region event, where
Кажу,
adventurers
ні,
can
не хочу.
represent their region and challenge
Я
the
останній
best
раз, коли грав в
record.
поєху, я навіть третій акт не закрив.
Think of it like a regional showdown, a chance to heat up the winter once again. This winter, with the return of Snowfall Crasher, we hope you ride harder, faster, and have even more fun than last year.
다음은 의상 소개인데요.
Новий
Next up is the
костюмчик.
outfit showcase. Before we jump into the
Oh, готові до
introductions,
нових
there's
костюмів?
something I'd like to mention. In the equipment window, there's this
Релізнути то нема
show
питань.
visor
Та
feature.
хоча б як,
In the past, it was
З-
one of
з
those
ДБТ
features
варіант,
that didn't see much
типу,
use.
остаточний,
However, with the
типу,
recent
там
increase in
вайп і
new
реліз,
outfits
типу, ще б я б
and
тоді б
hairstyles,
готовий був пограти, але не
more
альфа
adventurers
з
find themselves
хер
wishing
зна
that
скільки
they could
вайпами.
use this option. The issue is that it gets disabled when your character enters combat, which has been a bit disappointing at times. If it didn't exist, adventurers would forget about it. But having it
Броня,
there and not
характеристики.
being able to use it
А
is
чим тобі
frustrating.
ці
So,
свитерки не
going forward, the
подобаються,
show
тим паче
visor setting
в'язані?
will remain active during combat. It would have been great if it was available during the snorkel sales, when it was most requested. But even though it's late, we've made sure to include this change.
Забув.
It will be patched in time for the upcoming winter outfit release. Now then, let's move straight into introducing the new winter wear. Adventurers, this winter we've crafted a brand new outfit called Spotlight. Since last year, we've been steadily releasing a
Кей-поп
variety
костюми,
of
блядь.
styles for adventurers to enjoy. And for this year end, we
Блядь.
wanted to continue that trend, while adding a fresh new vibe. Around that time, we noticed many adventurers posting videos or screenshots using our modern style
Блядь, вони ще
outfits
мікрофони
to create
пододавали.
an idol-like look. Seeing that, we thought it would be great if we could help bring what that concept to life.
Я вже знаю, який
So,
буде купляти
We
костюми
designed
сквадрон
this
собі.
attire with a holiday music festival feel. Compete with a mic. Complete with a
Сквадрон
mic
100%
and the
покупляє
signature
ці
item of the
костюми
scene.
на своїх жіночих чарів, блядь.
Am I ahead?
No, yeah.
To capture the essence stage of costumes, this new outfit was created to look natural and fitting on any character. And once again, we've offered multiple style variations, so you can choose the look you prefer without
Блядь,
the
тупо
mic.
кей-поп
It
костюми,
works
блядь, ще й з
perfectly as
мікрофонами.
a comfortable everyday look. And while it looks stylish on its own, we've matched the tone and style so that
Ну,
when
давайте так.
multiple characters stand
Виглядає
together, they
прикольно.
look like one
Ну,
theme.
серйозно,
Whether you're
виглядають
adventuring,
костюми
taking
прикольно.
screenshots,
Але,
or
блядь.
coordinating colors with friends for people you know, this outfit will blend in beautifully. This winter, we hope you will enjoy the
О,
festive
свитерок
year
для
end
шайки
atmosphere
є.
in Black Desert and have a great end of
Кріс,
the
там
year.
светр для шайки є.
네. 지금 이미지들이
Yeah,
이렇게
I think,
쭉
K-pop
보니까
is the word that
뭔가
comes to mind.
순간순간 스치는
Yeah.
아이돌분들이 좀 떠오르는 것 같아요.
And see a lot of
채팅창에도
people
지금 계속해서 여러분께서
talking
의견을
about
보내주고
customizing it.
계신데요. 자, 이렇게 해서 겨울 이벤트와 신규 의상까지 소개해
But
주셨습니다.
how are you guys going to
처음에
customize it?
보여드렸던 목차들
Me?
이렇게
I mean,
진행이
Та я то розумію, що з
I like
реальних,
the
але сам
Adania
факт, типу, вони
armor
прикольні.
I like my clothes.
Але, блядь.
And I'm gonna aim for those new glows that we got earlier on, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Purple
Робіть
or red?
якісь реально
They're
трохи
actually-
костюми, блядь,
Let's
для
look
всіх
already.
чарів, якісь там
Let's check
просто
out
по
the
плюс одному
schedule
новому.
together on screen. As you can see, unlike the last title ball, we've bundled together updates planned for the more distant
Так.
future.
So, Seraphim, December 17th,
Call of Duty,
uh,
блядь.
the season item and
Да ні,
pass
в Діабло
packs,
нормальні скіни ще.
the
Не
Hammer
надо.
Selection Box,
Як не дивно, там ще
the
нормально.
Cronstone support from like Dark Rifts, Actoroxion, and the Actoroxion improvements. All December, December 17th for the Korean server and December 18th for us. December 25th or
Да, да,
24th
да.
for Korea, December 25th for us.
А, в Call of Duty
snowboard
скін.
event, the world,
Я
world
просто
boss
в таке не
improvements,
граю, то я хз.
the wild horse,
Іліц.
the new wild horses, the War of the Roses improvements,
Right.
and then
Там це, я на біос, тобі нових коней
we
понадодавали.
have the Alchemy Stone renewal, the Villa buff, improvements,
Okay.
the gatherings
Саме
improvements.
диких коней для ловлі.
And then January 7th, we have the Family Fame Fund improvements, the Blackstone Selection Box, and the Red Battlefield improvements. During January, Dekia Party Zones, the Miramok, Kaifan Rasa, the Guild
Uh-huh.
System improvements, and the weapon armor die, the effect
Right.
die. Couldn't find the right word. I was like trying to read the Korean, and I was like, I can't remember the English word for this.
Ага.
Oh, and the mount improvements, such as the
Треба
mount
комплект.
EXP sack.
Right.
And then in February, the new season of Arena of Solaire, Node War Conquestor improvements, War of the Roses improvements,
Ага.
and
ПВП, коротше, десь там в лютому буде, яке вони нове зробили, понятно.
And
Не
in
цікаво.
March, we'll have Altar of Blood and the tag character switch improvements.
Так диви,
And
Єсут, вони
there's
на
also
цей
all
раз
these other
розкидали
improvements
прямо
that
аж чуть ли
we
не
March,
до
like,
майже
such as
літа. А
the
тоді вони
class,
мали це все зробити, як
skill
мінімум,
alerts, the world
кідель,
map,
скільки там,
world map
2 місяці
improvements,
літа і
all the
вересень.
hotkeys, those will all be having
Тут вони
finalized
розкинули
data,
трішки
so,
більше. Тобто плюс-мінус
share
там
with us
граючись
what
там
they're
січень, лютий, березень там і так далі.
Yeah, and they want to mention that like it's often a challenge for them to make a precise schedule, and that's why we had like delays lately. Whenever like we do these, like we try to make a rough schedule for these Idol Ball, Calpheon Ball events, but like we hope you can understand that.
Ну,
yeah,
типу,
sometimes
блядь,
time
що
reaching,
з найближчого очікувати? Це тупо
So,
просто
so
нового
next week
чара,
we'll have a
поки
series
все.
of different
Да, була інфа про
right
Алхім
after
Камінь.
another, basically.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Якщо коротко, типа, можна
Can we
буде
still
об'єднати
talk
топові
about
Алхім Камінчики, поняв? Здається, останні два топових.
Apparently,
З
Jeff has one
Велом.
more thing to share.
В тебе буде бафи топового Алхім Каменя,
So
плюс
today
параметри
we
Вела,
have some
типа атака
special
деф.
news to share. Many of you may already know, but our new title, Crimson Desert, will launch on March
да.
20th next year in Korea.
Як же ж не рекламу соло-проекта поставити?
This is a very exciting moment for us. But first, we want to express our gratitude to our adventurers. The reason we keep challenging
А вони
ourselves
казали ось дату,
is
я
ultimately
прослухав.
because of you. So today, we wanted to take this opportunity to say a sincere thank you.
По суті,
Of course,
протягом
words alone
того
aren't enough,
місяця,
so we've
або
prepared
наступного,
a
здається,
small
ні?
gift.
А, березень 26-го, серйозно?
10,000 kronstones for all adventurers.
О, є 10 крон.
Another
Туди.
10,000 as a like a token of our appreciation, because
Того вже 20.
you've been supporting Black Desert,
Yeah.
and want to express our thank you.
Так загалом уже 20. Тому що ще знає.
And with Crimson Desert launching soon, we know many of you are eager to play it. Pre-orders are open, and some may have already pre-ordered.
Минулий раз
We spoke
30
with the
було.
Crimson Desert team and prepared some pre-order bonuses just for Black Desert adventurers.
А, ну.
If you pre-order Crimson Desert, you'll receive special Black Desert items after its launch. We've prepared a short video to show the details.
Okay.
Де знайти 2500 гривень, блядь? За преордер вони дають оцю... Блядь. 50 баксів заради статуї дракона. І пета. Скільки там? 55? Скін для коня. Ладно. А, це ще на піпегу, вау. А це або на цього, на 3 в одному коня, або окремо, блядь.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Ні, на піпегу чисто скін.
As you saw, when you pre-order, you'll get the Ashen Crow horse gear for Ardwanut, Mythical Ardwanut, and Crocodalo, a tier 4 pet,
Т4 пет.
Golden Star, and a Golden Star
А що за
statue
скіл
to place in your
пета,
mount.
блядь?
Nice.
Oh, and one Ardwanut to equip your new horse gear onto.
Okay.
We did wonder if these bonuses would truly please adventurers, but we felt that offering nothing at all would be even more disappointing.
А ну ні. Воно 50 баксів не коштує.
Our art team worked hard on these rewards, and Ashen Crow Horse Gear in particular captures Crimson Desert's feel. We felt it was fitting to offer it as a pre-order bonus.
Макларен
I hope it
сідушка.
becomes a meaningful gift to all of our adventures. Thank you.
네, 이렇게 해서 오늘
And since that
준비한
concludes all the announcements we have for Calpheon Ball 2025, we've had a lot. We started with Seraph. We had so many PvE changes, PvP changes,
Якісь сироватенькі трохи, ні? Частково бал, блядь.
events.
Yep. I mean, there's some life skill stuff that we still need to go over that you missed, guys.
Як не
but
дивно,
we'll
Хідельський
do that
навіть
at the
був
end.
краще, блядь, хоч Хідельський
shared-
проміжний, блядь.
Early on with the ball, the
По
idea was
суті,
we
якщо
wanted to go back
коротко.
and refine current content with
Yeah.
today's ball.
Very often we see fix old content first before adding new
Yeah.
content, and that was the plan.
That was quite a lot recently as well. It's been a growing thing from you guys.
Now that we're coming to an end, let's see if they have a final message for us.
Oh, okay.
First, thank you so much for
Блядь,
staying
скільки
with
мені
us
не вистачило?
until
Блядь,
now.
майже годину.
We always say we want to repay you with updates, but honestly, after the last ball, I felt a bit weighed down. There were times when updates got delayed, and since today's focus was on improving existing content, I'm not sure how you all feel about it. We've put a lot of
Як ви
thought into
відчуваєте
today's
себе,
presentation,
якщо вони
but we
відкладали
regret
контент, блядь?
that there's still so much we couldn't cover. We'll continue to think about these issues from all angles,
Ні, не
share
буде.
more with you next time. It was great being able to see your feedback in the chat in real time. We'll make sure to deliver on everything we showed today and use your feedback to keep making Black Desert even better. Thank you.
Okay.
Ото ти згадав 19-й рік, блядь.
First of all, I sincerely thank everyone who tuned in today. Since last year, I've been focusing on the service side, and looking back, there are definitely things I wish we'd done better.
Блядь, або вони зараз ще халяву подвоять, або це буде піздець.
It was meaningful to
Я
still
вас
meet
кажу,
face to
я вам
face.
кажу, вони, типа,
For
блядь,
viewers joining us
ті
online,
контент-креатори
it's great
БДО,
to
їх
share
тупо
laughs
засруть,
while
блядь.
watching.
От тупо засруть, блядь. От, типу, 20 крон,
And
3 фейлстака
it's always
різних
nice
і
to
скриня
spot
з молотком,
familiar
блядь, це ще
faces
поки
in the
піздець,
audience.
блядь.
Moments like these help us to
Типа,
build
це
a
жопа.
real sense of community. And maybe I've taken that for granted in the past. We're working hard for the future of our game, but I know there are areas you may not feel as strongly about.
Я думаю,
We'll
навіть
work
вони.
on the shortcomings we've noticed over the past
Ну,
year
типу, я суд,
and
я
make
думаю,
sure to
навіть і вони.
communicate better so you don't have to worry.
Так то молотки, типа, за левелапи. Коли ти левелапаєшся там від 340 до 385. Які 5 молотків? 5.
Yeah, no, we really do appreciate
Ото
the
ти
patience
згадав.
on some things
We,
as well.
we always appreciate. we
Я,
take our
я
heart
все
to
просрав
that.
першу ж годину
We
після
really
того, як все це
appreciate that.
пороздавали на Хідельському. Як то все було успішно просрано в першу ж годину.
Feels that communication has been very one way, and he really wants to make communication more two way, and he wants to work on that and improve, kind of make more avenues to improve.
У мене
that
вже броня на
communication
4 даніївська заточена. Не те, що Бога я тоді точив.
다음번에는 더 나은 모습으로 여러분을 찾아뵐 수 있도록 또 다짐의 말씀을 해주셨는데요. 두 분 너무너무 수고 많으셨고요.
Now,
정말 감사합니다. 자 이제 무언가
she's hyping it up.
기다리셨던
One more thing.
О, ще
Oh,
щось.
one more
А ну.
thing.
오늘은
One more
So
thing.
we've given out quite a lot of rewards so far.
We have,
We
yeah,
have,
there's been a
there's a
lot
lot.
of reward.
But there's
Багато
So,
нагород.
as a token of
250,
our
300,
gratitude to
350
everyone who
лаків,
stayed
20
with us
тисяч
until the
каміння-крон,
end,
скриня з
we've
молотком.
prepared a special final gift. Earlier once you gave out a hammer, so I'll add 2 more choose your own transcendent hammer boxes.
Ладно, плюс 2 бокси, да?
2 more hammers?
Two more.
Two more hammers.
네, 여러분 어떠신가요? 지금
야,
채팅창에 반응이
이 всё?
올라오는데
I'm seeing a lot of hearts and chats, some pog.
계시거든요. 망치.
And of course, it won't be a ball without special login rewards. We'll show this
Календар.
as an image on screen.
Oh, that's a lot.
1,
Бля.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Раз, два,
That's
три,
10K
4,
extra
5.
cronies, chat.
Ще 10 тисяч крон в календарі.
200, 200, 200.
Two mythical
Okay.
sensors.
30.
Два бокси з костюмом.
Actually,
І даркхангери. Два міфікал сенсори.
That's pretty
І
juicy.
оці, що за скриня, хер його знає збоку.
Two mythical sensors.
Ось, типа, ці дві скрині, хер його знає, що збоку. Типа, які ось, де вебка моя.
Very nice, very nice.
여러분 저 마음에 드시나요? 자, 그럼 완수님도 혹시 모험가님들을 위해서 준비한 게 있으신지요?
Та ну ні, блядь, це тупо рівноцінна нагорода, яка була
We held a
тоді.
global emoji contest.
Типа,
And
чесно.
adventurers from 10 regions created emoji sets.
По 30к каміння крон.
We thought it would be meaningful to give these to everyone
Yeah.
as a ball commemorative gift. Thank you again to everyone who contributed. And of course we can't forget the usual
Не знаю,
rewards.
що там, коротше, побачимо по календарю, блядь. Додадуть календар, побачимо. Я думаю, сьогодні ще будуть на сайті оновлені новини, типа, по нагородам.
And
Тому...
last but not least, 2 more Choose Your Transcendent Hammer boxes.
What?
Ага, 5 боксів з молотками.
Spoils.
more.
Two
more.
Yeah, nice. First time said
Hammer
it.
boxes.
Fuck.
400 лака,
10,000
10 тисяч
stones.
крон.
And an advice of Ox 400.
Ладно.
Oh boy.
Ітого 40 тисяч каміння крон,
400.
5
That's a lot.
боксів з
Oh
молотками.
boy.
너무너무 푸짐하게 준비를 해주셨는데요.
That's a
І
lot.
лаки від 250 до 400.
That's a lot of. I see a lot of W's in chat. That's a lot.
I see a lot of W's.
Look at that.
Oh my
Look at
gosh.
that.
Doesn't even
Look at
fit
that.
on the
Doesn't-
screen.
Yeah. Oh, you see the coupon code, I think. Thanks for being with us.
Oh, there you go.
And the desert,
The
thanks
desert
you.
thanks you and thanks for being with us.
The thanks with an N.
Good luck, chat.
Thanks for being with us라고 해서 좀 의미를
Два
luck.
промокоди, якщо що.
Let me know
Один
how you
на
do.
самому правому екрані.
The number 4. B-E-I-N-G-W-I.
Hold on 1 second, just I didn't know.
US.
Quick.
Tap, 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 tap,
Someone,
tap.
someone posted in chat so I can copy and paste.
Mods
Календар
put in chat.
почнеться
Mods.
з неділі на понеділок, коротше.
Yeah, guys, I mean, we really do appreciate it, and we hope these rewards are something meaningful for you as well.
Just up to someone.
I hope you all enjoy it, adventurers. Thank you. And
Блять.
to wrap up, should I call this...
Я тупо
Oh,
PvP
oh,
контент
oh,
тупо
Ransu
скіпнув.
just sneaking in. Never mind.
А, ще щось?
사실 모험가분들께 이 소캡을 어떻게 처리를 하겠다를 안내하는 자리가 필요하다고 생각하는데 그걸 제가 뭐 저희가 이 자리에서 이렇게 뭐 함부로 말씀을 드릴 수
Just
없어요. 다 같이
Wansu has seen a lot of comments about stuff
우리가
like, you know,
필요한 영역이니까요.
improving.
그래서 어떤 걸 원하시는지 이해하고 있고 그것들은 저희가 잘
Yeah,
준비를 해서
Wansu's seen a lot of feedback, various things about what players want or what adventures have been sharing in chat, and he's been reading everything, and he wants to make sure that he wants to
А, чувак в чат
Yeah.
читає.
bring this, address this in the future.
And to wrap up, should I call this a preview for next year? Since we're only meeting you online for this ball, we honestly feel a bit disappointed ourselves.
А, ну. Кідельський бал де буде?
So to make up for next year, this next year, we're preparing more opportunities to meet and talk with you in person. Let me share our plans up for the next summer. We've been holding events called VOA, where we meet adventurers from each region, share a meal, and enjoy activities together.
Так, хто хоче похавати з розробниками перлабісів? Хто в Європі?
2026 marks the 10th anniversary of NAEU services. To celebrate, we'll hold the VOA
Хто
in
хоче
Europe
їм
in
це є?
February. And in April, we'll meet adventurers in
Це
Taipei,
сказати
Taiwan.
в обличчя.
Then in May, we have 530, right? To celebrate, we'll host a VOA
Дякую,
in
Чо, за
Korea
це, за,
and meet with
за
adventurers.
промо.
We've held them in Seoul before, and last year in Daejeon. So this time, we'll find another great place. As I mentioned, next year is the 10th anniversary for our NAEU services. To celebrate, we'll continue the festivities with a Heidel Ball in
GTA
the
RP,
US
блядь, ти
in
що?
July. We've held many small and large offline events in different regions this year, and we'll keep that going as well. Next year, I
Десятиріччя,
hope to
типа,
see
в
more of your
Америці десь
faces
буде
in
Хідельський
person and
бал,
say
походу,
hello.
чи Кальфіонський.
Thank you.
아무튼 오늘 다시 한번
So we have
네, 봐주셔서 감사드리고요. 네, 저희 열심히
Just
하겠습니다.
wants to thank everyone for watching till the very end, and we're hoping to have a lot of exciting things for the future. And with that, Calpheon 2025 does come to a close, but I think we can spend a little bit more time maybe going over what we might have missed, actually.
Yeah, we will be
also
doing
just
that.
clarify the HappyUA Ball in the US in July and the BDOUA in Europe at the end of February, beginning of March.
Yeah. Okay, so
We will catch you up with the part we
That was
sadly missed
Because of our
due to
yeah,
Internet
I
issue.
found it here.
internet issues.
So we'll close this background.
Чесно, тут можна було
shortly once
вкластися
this-
тупо
once
в
this
півтори
finishes.
години,
after,
блядь.
Bye-bye. Say bye
по
to
максимуму
everyone.
півтори
Bye to
години,
everyone.
блядь.
So, and
Oh, oh,
we're gonna watch some
Take us off.
Ще
Take us
щось?
off.
Невже тізер ще наступного класу, який вони хочуть зробити, потім буде? Ну, або в годину. Що, ковбоя додали? Блять. Дедайка, але чоловік, блять, походу буде.
Okay. And
Блять.
we're back.
any guesses in chat?
All right.
we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what
Чоловік
we've missed.
дедайки, блять, бачили?
Okay. So go.
Так, коротше, вони там будуть говорити, типу, про те, що проскіпали, коли стрім дропався в них, але коротше, блять. Блять, чесно, ніхіра цікавого, по суті. З єдиного, що. Скажем так, пройдусь по ПВЄхі, коротко, з того, що я так чисто записав. Додадуть два нових хай-енд споти, 395 атаки, 460 дефа, це буде нижня сікрая. І по Гзарка спот, хто забув Старсенд, типа де цей дісторшени дропаються. Додадуть паті спот в Еданії. Зроблять декіївськими споти Міромогі і Гайфу верхню. Додадуть можливість отримати молотки або каміння крон, там свапатись можна. Коротше, за вашу гір-прогресію, починаючи від 340 атаки до 385. По 100 каміння крон можна отримувати з босів ріфтів за Тараксіона і Speed of Undying. Коротше, загалом за тиждень можна лутанути 500 крон. Типа, чисто так побігавши. Для скіла феї автоюз хімки накинуть ще більше слотів. Типа, умовно, зараз там п'ятий скіл вимагає 25 слотів, буде 30. Типа, тір 4 скіл, здається, вимагав там 16, буде типа 20 слотів. Ну, коротше, таке. Потім серце Вела з топ-алхімічними камнями, типа, можна буде об'єднати. Щоб, типу, баф отримувати краще і не втрачати, скажіть, я вам скажу, типа, вел бафи на атаку і деф. Це з такого, що плюс дає. Плюс повертають алтарь крові. Типа, воно буде як якоюсь такою башнею, що, типа, від 300 атаки мінімум до 350 буде рости. Де ви можете фармити буде фелстаки і Даркхангери, що папа ці фелстаки. По суті, все. По ПВП я ніхіра не писав, якщо чесно, там контент один скіпнув, коли я ребутав стрім, переходив на резервне живлення, і професії сильно не слухав, коротше, все це буду далі писати у відео окремо. І 18 числа, коротше, цей реліз нового класу, типа, по суті, все. Коротше, протягом дня, або максимум завтра спробую зробити відос, типа, короткий рекап всього цього, типа, Кальфіонського балу. На жаль, в мене зараз світла немає, тому я буду офатись. Стрім може, якщо я запущу, то, напевно, аж буде пізній, десь після 10-ї, бо в мене там світло після 10-ї вечора аж тільки з'явиться. То тому, якщо точитися і все решту, я, може, буду сьогодні на стрімі, але після 10-ї вечора. Тому, коротше, якось так. Коротше, на цьому все. Ану, є кому рейд кинуть? Може ще рейд якраз давайте комусь, може, і кидемо. Щоб не просто так піти. Там в мене всі стрімери по Black Desert тільки, то тому, блять, в мене навіть немає нікого якось так своїх. Ладно, тоді, значить, будемо без рейда сьогодні, поки що. Коротше, дякую, що були, дякую, що дивилися. Не впадло було прокинутись так зранку. Як мені, так і всім. Коротше, на сьогодні дякую. Записи стрімів, коротше, якщо провтикали, є на Твічі 2 тижні і на Ютубі це все також є. Є там окремий плейлист у мене для цих всіх балів, то тому, якщо щось провтикали, можете подивитися там. І на цьому все. Дякую. Побачимось. Я думаю, може сьогодні ввечері реально на стрімі після 10-ї вечора, якщо що. Не то завтра, якщо буде нормальне світло. Якось так. Ще показують. Ось, дивіться. Прям, що ще вони тут показують. 17 число, новий клас, зміни по сезону, молотки, бла-бла-бла. 24 бос імпрувменти, нові конники, ребаланс війни рос і ще якась фігня. На новий рік, типа, костюмчики. І січень, Family Fame, промоділ Blackstone фейлстаки можна робити. Guild Raid Revamp, Red Battlefield Improvement. Ну, коротше, вони трохи порозбивали, типа. І Simplification Magnus Use Condition. Ну, коротше, тут є контент, який мені трохи треба повтикати, передивитися. А за алхім каміння, блядь, нема ніде ніхера інфи, типа, да? Знову ж таки. Коротше, з наступного патча щось плюс-мінус буде починатись цікаве з'являтися. Коротше, офать будете чи не будете?
World boss. You went over that, did you just now? No. Okay. World boss improvements. Sorry. World boss improvements. Addition of
For the world boss improvements, we made.
Алхімічне каміння, ось провтикав. 31 числа, коротше, під новий рік, типа, буде імпрувмент алхімічного каміння. І симпліфікація бафів в наметі і, типа, феї. Мені цікаво, вони хоч оце в таймінгі викладуть, хоч щось із цього, чи ні?
World boss improvements, addition of wild horse varieties that we saw a little earlier, War of the Rose balance improvements, adjustments to life skill byproducts, contribution points. Okay, for the 31st,
Then on December 31st, the last day of the year, we'll get the new spotlight.
Ну, це якщо що, дати по Кореї, майте на увазі. У нас це все ж буде на день пізніше, типу. Тобто 18, 25, 1 січня і 8 січня, типу, найближчі дати.
Okay, nice.
January 7th,
And then January 7th.
That will be January 8th for us.
Yes, January 8th, we have the inaugural class of Olivia Academy. And
Olvia?
Olvia, I'm going back.
The Olvia Academy?
Olvia Academy.
Olvia
Increase to Family Fame Fund. Yeah, Primordial Blackstones to Fail Stack Exchange, and Red Battlefield Improvements, Guild Raid Improvements. To be fair, back in the
Мені з гільд-квестами сподобався прикол, що їх можна настакати. Ще є далі.
So yeah.
Деякі апаті зон Міромогі і Гайфін, верхня Гайфа, нові споти.
We will also be adding the Dekia party monster zones, Miromog and Gaifen Upper, and the top tier monster zone Loot that I mentioned, which is the dye and the corrupt oil of immortality.
Ладно, послухаємо ще хоч це. Типа загальне про що розповідали.
Guild system improvements, mount growth method changes, mount item remote use, and inland fishing profit improvements.
Okay, nice. In February. So, sometime in February, we're going to get Sakraya Underwater Ruins Abyssal and Upper Renewal. So it is both of them. Arena of Solari New Season. Node War, Conquest War Improvements. War of the Roses.
Коротше, PvP-система і 2 ХМ споти вони завезуть аж, блять, в лютому місяці.
Okay, so
just,
yes.
just because I saw something in chat about the season graduation, yes, next maintenance, your season character, the current one.
До речі,
is
да, ви
graduated
випустіть свого сезонного
in
персонажа,
preparation
якщо він
for
у вас
the
є, до
academy.
наступного патчу.
Although it's not on here,
Якщо у вас
late
він
February,
є.
we're also
Якщо нема, то
planning a
може він
BDOUA
там сам
in Europe.
випуститься, але щось
So we
таке.
hope, yeah,
We'll
we'll
let you know
let you
about
know as
that.
soon as everything is finalized. But we hope you stay tuned for
Yeah.
that.
And then in March,
yeah.
we have the Altar of Blood rework that we've been wanting for so long, and we've seen so much feedback in chat and everywhere. We're also getting the tagged
В
character
березні
instant
Даніївський
tag
паті
out
спот.
and the new Edania party monster zone.
Nice. Okay.
And then you can see a lot of the
And then
quality of life improvements. that
these
were
will happen
in between.
yeah,
and
periodically
afterwards, yeah.
throughout the
They just haven't set
the
the
different
finalized
collabs.
dates yet.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All right.
And yeah, and then obviously we've got a whole bunch of rewards that you've all seen.
You've
and
probably all claimed
you've
already.
probably already tapped.
Some of you have already used them.
Have you?
At least 20 of them they can only use from next maintenance.
Yeah, true. You're going to get
that's
another 20, possibly 20 clicks, up
Yeah.
to 20 clicks, should I say. But yeah, chat, the best of luck. And everyone in our community, we want to say a huge thank you.
Thank you
For
so much.
Коротше, на цьому тепер точно все. Походу.
here. And
Ну,
again,
значить
sorry
так.
for the
Я
little
тоді
bit
з
of
вами
transition.
також тоді на цей раз тепер точно вже прощаюся. Тому дякую, що були, дивилися. Знову ж таки, потенційно стрім, скоріш за все, буде ввечері аж після 10-ї. Що, там також буду точитися, бла-бла-бла-бла-бла, типа, да, там з того, що поки понадавали. Тому все. Дякую всім, хто був. Побачимось на стрімі і протягом дня спробую зробити відос стосовно того всього, що було на Кальфіонському балі. Все, всім ГГ ББ.